On Saturday, February 26th, VeVe is going to be releasing the James Bond Aston Martin DB5, and one of the secret rares will only have 7 editions total. Will this be one of the most expensive NFTs, if not the most expensive NFT on the VeVe market? Well, we're going to talk about that right now. What's going on, YouTube? OMI homies and VeVe fam, it's Steve, aka Steve VeVe, coming at you with another video. Today we're going to be discussing James Bond's Aston Martin DB5. So before we actually get into the Aston Martin, I would just like to ask for you guys to please smash that like button for me in the YouTube algorithm if you're enjoying the content. Please consider subscribing so you can see all my videos when I upload them. And please comment down below so I can interact with you guys. So as you can see right here on my phone, we're going to be jumping into it right now. They're going to be releasing an ultra rare. That's going to be the one that's coming out at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And there's only going to be 2,507. So maybe some of us actually stand a chance with this one. And it has a list price of 307 gems. Now I think it looks pretty cool. Of course it does. It's going to be like... It's not the first car on VeVe, obviously, but I think it's cooler than the DeLorean. I mean, it's an Aston Martin, and it's super low in mints. It's definitely going to have an absolutely insane aftermarket price. Next up, we have the Secret Rare Interactive, and this one's going to be 1,007 gems, and it's going to have a total of 507 editions. So, this one says that it's outfitted with a pair of miniguns that emerge from the front headlamps, opening doors, and steerable wheels. So what I think is going to separate this one from this one right here, which is the other secret rare, which only has 7 editions. Now, only God knows how much this is going to be on the aftermarket with only 7 editions. It's going to be so interesting to see. And we're also going to have to take into account, you know, how liquid will it actually be at this price. Most people post these super limited edition collectibles just with insane prices, knowing that they're not going to sell, just so they could sort of have a subtle flex and be like, oh yeah, I have this. So only 7 editions. It's hard to wrap your mind around that, you know, since it's a higher price point, 1,007, I mean, I could still see about 100,000 people going for this. So 100,000 people trying to get something that only has 7 made, it's going to be extremely hard. And I mean, you know, this one says that it's also going to have miniguns that appear from the front headlamps, opening doors, steerable wheels, just like the other one. But the only difference is this one's going to have the JB007 license plate. So that's what's going to really separate the two from each other, is this you're going to have this license plate that distinguishes the fact that you have the one that only 7 of them were made. So it's absolutely insane to think about. So we could get a quick look at this one. See how the doors open. I like how the steering wheel is on the right side, just like in the movie. That's what this one's going to look like. Those are basically the same, but as you can see the license plate right down there in the front, it does not say JB007. So that's going to be the distinguishing factor. It's like how some rich people in Dubai, they have like, you know, they have their $500,000 Rolls Royce with the license plate number like 4, and the license plate cost $1 million. It costs more than the car. So it's going to be one of those things like, yeah, the car, it's sort of the same thing, but that license plate, JB007, only 7 mints, that's going to distinguish the fact that you have the most limited edition one that you could possibly have. And here's the ultra rare. Super awesome looking. So what do I think that these are going to be worth on the aftermarket? I mean, oh man, it is absolutely impossible to tell. I'm going to just take a guess right here off the top of my head. I looked at 2 of the most rare things that I could think of, one being Donnie, and the cheapest one on market right now is 130,000 gems. So at current cash out rates, that's about 65,000 US dollars. How liquid is it at that price? You know, Donnie, is he really that cool, or is it just the fact that he has 150 mints in total? Now, what does that tell you? The cheapest Donnie is 130,000 gems, and there's 150 mints. So this secret rare Aston Martin is only going to have 7 mints. So I think the ultra rare is probably going to be, you know, maybe like 10, 15,000 gems. I think that the other secret rare with the more mints is probably going to be like maybe, I could see it being at like 100,000 gems. But the question is, are people going to be buying it for that? Is it actually going to be liquid? And then the one with only 7 editions, who knows? I'm going to put it at about, I'm going to put it at 300,000 gems, is what I'm going to say. With a cash out of 150,000 US dollars. That's insane. You know, and the secret rare of that Spider-Man comic, that there was only like, there was very few. I think there was like 100 secret rares or something like that. You know, the cheapest one on the market at the time of me checking was like 800,000 gems or something like that. So, you know, nobody's buying it at that, I assume. But, I mean, you know, who knows what people are going to be listing one of these 7 for in the marketplace. I mean, I'm sure people are going to be putting them at like 1 million gems. But I'm not doing a price prediction of what people are going to price them at and they're not going to sell at. I'm doing a realistic price prediction of like what they might actually sell for. And I think I could see like a filthy rich person who owns the real car, and they're like, all right, I want the most limited edition one. I'm going to spend $150,000 on escrow through a Facebook group, and I'm going to purchase this one, and I'm going to take a picture of it next to my real one in my garage. So, I mean, is this going to be the most expensive NFT on VeVe currently? I'm going to go out on a limb here and say absolutely. So let me know what you guys think down below. Let me know if you're going for it. I'm sure everybody's going for it. I wish everybody the best of luck, and I hope that one of us is actually able to get one of the secret rares and be able to turn $1,000 into a fortune. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please click that like button for me. Please comment down below, and please consider subscribing. It's Steve VeVe. I'm getting out of here. I'll catch you guys on the next one.